Hello, Morongo Basin and listeners around the world online at Z107.7 FM.com. Here is the Z107.7 local news for Monday, March 6th, 2023. Sheriff's investigators say alcohol or drugs are not believed to be the cause of a single car rollover crash that killed one person in 29 Palms early Saturday morning. At 1:48 a.m., deputies were dispatched to a single vehicle unknown injury traffic collision at 29 Palms Highway and Fiesta Road. Responding deputies found a Nissan Murano rolled over on its side. Deputies said investigation revealed the driver of the Nissan drove eastbound on Highway 62 and veered off the road, hit a dirt berm, and rolled over, ejecting the driver from the driver's seat to the rear of the vehicle. The driver, a 61-year-old 29 Palms man, sustained fatal injuries and was declared dead at the scene. The reason for the collision remains unknown, and the name of the driver is being withheld pending notification of next of kin. A 29 Palms man suffered major injuries after driving into a vacant building in what deputies say may be a DUI. At approximately 5:45 a.m. on Sunday morning, sheriff's deputies responded to a traffic collision near the intersection of Adobe Road and Cactus Drive in 29 Palms. Deputies found a Toyota Camry had crashed into a vacant structure, and the driver, identified as a 21-year-old man from 29 Palms, was unconscious in the car. Morongo Basin Ambulance responded to the scene and was able to triage the driver. The driver was then airlifted to Desert Regional Medical Center. Deputies' investigation showed that the car was driving eastbound on Cactus Drive when it drove off the road and crashed into the building, saying the driver was ejected from the driver's seat and into the passenger seat. Deputies say that while the reason for the collision is under further investigation, alcohol is believed to be a factor. Anyone with information regarding either of these incidents is urged to contact the Morongo Basin Sheriff's Station at 760-366-4175. The man accused of murdering a 1-year-old back in 2018 finally has a trial date set for next week. Online news editor Robert Hayden joins us with the story.
Arthur Davies appeared in court on Friday, March 3rd for another trial readiness hearing. His defense attorney, Zulu Ali, based out of Riverside, California, was notably absent. A request by the defense to further postpone the case was denied without prejudice by Judge Christopher Pallone, saying Ali's failure to appear in court for the hearing was a cause for concern. The prosecution also says that a request by the defense to search for a court expert has failed to produce one since it was made back in September of 2022. Davies pleaded not guilty to attempted murder of his then-girlfriend's 1-year-old son back in February of 2018, a little over 5 years ago. After the 1-year-old died, Davies' charges were upgraded to attempted murder and assault resulting in the death of a child. There have been numerous delays to the trial over the years, with the latest and possibly final delay only being due to lack of an available courtroom, pushing the jury trial from today, March 6th, to Monday, March 13th. The jury trial of Arthur Davies will begin Monday, March 13th at the San Bernardino Superior Court in Joshua Tree. Z107.7 will be there to cover it. Reporting for Z107.7 News, this is Robert Hayden.
San Bernardino County and the state of California continue their coordinated response to the historic snowstorms affecting communities in the San Bernardino mountain range. As of yesterday, the County Public Works Department showed that 409 miles, or 79% of the roadways maintained by San Bernardino County, had been made passable by crews working around the clock since last week, from Mount Baldy and Wrightwood to the eastern edge of Big Bear Valley. Passable means at least one lane open with less than 8 inches of snow, which can be navigated by four-wheel drive vehicles with chains, though authorities ask the public to avoid driving on newly cleared roads so that they remain open for emergency transport vehicles. As roads clear and food and medications can be delivered to those who are stranded in their homes, the county is seeking donations from the public to help residents in these mountain communities recover from the storms. Some of the items needed include canned goods, non-perishable foods, sanitary supplies, dry goods, baby formula, and water. To donate, call the county's hotline at 909-387-3911, or you can visit a link in this story at Z107.7fm.com. 2 teenaged hikers, presumed missing for several days on snowy mountain trails, were located with assistance from the Morongo Basin Sheriff's Station. On Friday, the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Morongo Basin Station received a request to help search for 2 17-year-olds who were lost on the Pacific Crest Trail near San Gorgonio Mountain. The 2 17-year-olds, one a resident of Cypress, California, and the other a resident of Portland, Oregon, were dropped off near a trailhead in Whitewater on Sunday, February 26th. The teens lost touch with their parents on Tuesday, February 28th. The timeline for their journey was over a week that saw record snowfall in many areas of the San Bernardino mountain range, and the teens say that the snow made it difficult for them to stay on the trail. On Friday, March 3rd, the Sheriff's Aviation Helicopter 40 King 1 arrived and flew over a remote section of the Pacific Crest Trail along Mission Creek, eventually locating the teens. The crew of the helicopter performed an off-site landing in heavy snow and contacted the lost hikers. The crew ultimately flew the juveniles to the Morongo Basin Sheriff's Station, where they received medical attention, food, water, and a warm place until their parents arrived. On Saturday, Los Médicos Voladores, also known as the Flying Doctors, returned to the Morongo Basin for their biggest free health clinic in our community to date. Assignment reporter Gabriel Hart was in attendance and has this story to share.
Last Saturday, the nonprofit health clinic Flying Doctors transformed the Copper Mountain College's parking lot and gymnasium into a massive free health clinic, where crowds of community members turned up to be taken care of. In cooperation with Healing California and the Morongo Basin Health District, the Flying Doctors provided free dental, vision, blood, pressure, and vitals, plus showers and a food, blood, and clothing bank to our community members in need. Flying Doctors Southern California Chapter Vice President Jeff Grabeau oversaw this elaborate yet easily accessible and all-inclusive free clinic. The amalgam of two primary organizations, Healing California is a nonprofit that provides the equipment, while Flying Doctors provides the volunteers. Grabeau said, quote, "We have partnerships with the local VFW and Rotary clubs, anyone who wants to partner with us, who has the idea of providing benefit to the local people," unquote. Justin Marino, an EMT with the Morongo Basin Healthcare District, explained how they, quote, "still screen folks who may not be eligible for dental care due to high blood pressure, etc. But instead of denying them treatment, we walk them out to the MBHD mobile clinic so they can get help with getting their vitals checked, medications, referrals. No one is turned away," unquote. Not only could community members get their vision checked, but they could also get custom glasses made on the spot with the vision team's fabrication units. Sue Hill, a patient from Yucca Valley, said,
"I had vision check and dental, and nothing to do with the dental. But my vision, I don't need glasses." But he took pictures of the back of my eye, the retinal circulation, gave me a clear bill of health. Fabulous, all of them. It's just unbelievable the extent everyone has gone to make all of us in the community feel loved, wanted, and appreciated.
Jeff Grabeau stated that while this was the biggest effort and turnout in the Morongo Basin yet, he hopes the one they're planning for 2024 will be even bigger. Reporting for Z107.7, this is assignment reporter Gabriel Hart.
The 2023 Spring Rotary Carnival is coming to Lucky Park in 29 Palms, March 23rd through 26th, with rides, food, games, and fun for the whole family. Daily unlimited wristbands are on sale for $30 each at 29 Palms Parks and Recreation, the 29 Palms Visitor Center, and the Palladium until 5 p.m. Thursday, March 23rd. Wristbands will be sold on-site at the carnival for $40 each after the pre-sale ends. The carnival is open Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. For more information, call the City of 29 Palms at 760-367-7562 or see this story at Z107.7fm.com. And finally, in its sixth incarnation, the High Desert Fringe Fest returns to the Joshua Tree Retreat Center the weekend of May 19th. They are currently seeking volunteers to be part of the fun. Arts and entertainment reporter Charlie Thomas tells you how you can help out.
The High Desert Fringe Festival is seeking volunteers for this year's event, including front of house, stage management, box office, and performer hospitality crew. Also, the deadline to submit an application to perform at the 2023 High Desert Fringe Festival is March 15th. The festival is still accepting applications for solo and small ensemble theater performers, musicians, improv groups, comics, as well as filmmakers and workshop leaders. This is the festival's 6th year of showcasing original, non-traditional, provocative performance art. The event is designed to establish a forum for promoting cultural equity and community involvement through a progressive arts movement. For more information on volunteering, email the festival at a link in this story at Z107.7fm.com. Reporting for Z107.7, this is arts and entertainment reporter Charlie Thomas.
That's our local news. Hear local news 7 times a day, 7 days a week at 7, 8, 9, noon, 4, 5, and 6. More Morongo Basin residents get their local news from Z107.7 than any other source. Reporting for the Morongo Basin News Leader, the award-winning Z107.7 Local News, I'm Jeff Harmetz.